Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy for those who are new here, and today I'm going to be creating a bridal glam makeup look, and I'm going to be using the palette by Colourpop. This is the Bare Necessities palette. This is a very beautiful neutral tone palette. You have some really gorgeous shimmer shades here and then also some matte neutral shades. And if you want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. Okay, first we're going to be using a fluffy brush, and we're going to pick up this shade here, which is Hot Gossip, and we're going to be putting that into the crease. And I'm just going to work that in and even it out, kind of taking it all over a little bit. And I already did go ahead and lay down my base. Next, I'm going to pick up this shade here called Tabloid, which is like a deeper brown shade, and I'm going to put that in the outer V. And I'm going to try to be light-handed with this shade because it's super pigmented. Colourpop is really good with their formula, so kind of want to be a little light with it and then build it up. So I'm going to be doing a cut crease, which you guys already know I love my cut creases. So I'm going to be doing this for the bridal look. And now for the inner part of the eye look, where we lay down that concealer, I'm going to pick up this really pretty metallic shade called Silk Teddy, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. This is a very pretty champagne shade, which I really like with the eye look. I think it's really pretty and elegant. And now I'm going to go back into this shade here called Tabloid, which we used earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and pick it up to blend out the transition. And I'm going to gently tap that in so that way it's evened out and you don't see any like creases and you don't see anything that's kind of like noticeable where the shadows end, and you transition them very well. And if you guys like notice any fallout, just kind of ignore that because we're gonna go ahead and clean that up at the end. This is why like I always do my eye looks first, just because of that reason. Next, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this shade here called Spyglass, and I know this is a black shade, but I'm going to go ahead and smoke out my eye look to add some definition. And you do want to be very, very light-handed with it because if you go too heavy, it can ruin the entire look, and we don't want that. Alright, I'm going to go back into this shade, which is Hot Gossip. It's what we used earlier for the crease, and I'm going to go ahead and work that back in. And I'm just working that in so that way it comes back because we kind of lost it, which happens, so I'm just kind of taking it ever so lightly and blending it back into the crease. Alright, moving on to primer, we're going to be using the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. and we're going to go ahead and apply this. This is going to be a really good primer for like if you want your makeup to stay really well, and it has like a tacky formula, so I really do like that a lot, and it really keeps your makeup in place. I'm going to make sure I get under the eye area very well, and guys, do not mind my nails. They look really bad. I'm kind of giving my nails a break because I've been doing them a lot, so I'm kind of just giving them a break for now so that way they come back a little bit healthier. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, and no, I am not doing a wing. I'm kind of keeping it a little bit more on a traditional side, and I'm just gonna do like my regular eyeliner that I always do. Alright, moving on for mascara, I'm going to be using the Lilly Lashes XXX mascara, and it has a very fluffy wand, which I really prefer and love. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on my lashes, and I try to take my wand and kind of brush it forward. I feel like that gives you like the best payoff when it comes to doing your lashes. Plus we're going to go ahead and use false lashes anyway, but I always do this so that way my lashes, my natural ones, can blend in better. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and apply my false lashes, and I'll be right back. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, and I'm in the shade Light 4. And I'm going to start to blend that out, and I'm kind of going to go light with it and kind of build it up. I don't want to put too much on, so I definitely like full coverage, but I'm going to build it up and kind of go light with it at first. I think my light is like washing me out a little bit because in person it doesn't look so light on me, but could just be the lighting. And now we're gonna go ahead and do concealer. Concealer makes a world of a difference when it comes to like complexion. I feel like it just makes everything look a lot better and more put together. And it also makes sure like you look awake instead of having like bags under your eyes, and you can brighten certain parts of your face, and just makes a big difference. And I just want to go ahead and quickly mention that the brush I'm going to be using to set my foundation with is from Complex Culture. I got it in last month's Ipsy bag, and this is a very nice quality brush. The bristles on it are super soft, and it actually has weight to it, which I really like a lot, and it's very nice. I love this brush very much. And I always make sure I get the nose really well because I feel like my foundation, like when it comes to my nose, I want to make sure it doesn't rub off. Alright, for brows, I'm going to be using the Brow Styler by Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm in the shade number 3. And this is a duo, so you get the powder side and you get the regular pencil. And I'm just going to go ahead and use that powder side to kind of like add a little bit more color to it, so that way it looks a little bit better. I don't want to make them too dark though. And next up for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Morphe Bronze Palette in the shade Fair Play. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up this bronzer here. I know it's upside down, but there's a mirror on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and use this for my bronzer. I really do enjoy Morphe products a lot. I think they have really great products and they're very affordable. So that is definitely a big bonus for me. And I also like to take some around my neck too. just to balance everything out. And for blush, I'm also going to be using another Morphe palette. This is the blush palette in the shade Cool Pro. And I'm going to take these two shades here, and I'm going to go ahead and mix the two of those for my blush. And you kind of want to be light with it again. Some of these blushes can be very pigmented, so a little bit definitely goes a long way. Next up for highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use one of the baked highlighters by Milani, and this is in the shade 120, and it's a very pretty like champagne shade, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that for my highlight. This is like absolutely stunning. I really love this shade, and I think it really goes well with the look. I'm going to apply some on the nose. And I'm going to put some into the brow bone to add a little bit something extra to it. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade here, which is called Idle Hour, and I'm using a more precise brush. And I'm going to pick that up and put that into my inner corner. Wow, that is very pretty and very much brightens everything up. Alright, and now for lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and use a liquid lip. And it's like a nude color. I'm going to use a gold gloss topper too. Alright guys, so that is the final look. I love how everything turned out. I think it would make such a gorgeous look for an upcoming bride. I really like how I kind of kept it more neutral and more glam, and kind of really like balance the two out a little bit. If you want to make it glam, or if you kind of want to make it a little bit more simple, you can kind of play around with that. But overall, I really love it a lot, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And before you leave, it would mean so much to me if you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. And also, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.